Hi. How is everyone tonight? Oh, hi, Bonnie. Hey, Cindy. How are you guys doing? Hello, everybody in the chat. Sorry for that little delay there. I got set my cup down to put ice in it, and I went and did something else, and then I was like, where's my cup? Forgot to pick it back up again and bring it over here. So, hey, how is everyone doing tonight? What y'all got going on? It's been beautiful weather here. I know that we've had a lot of crazy weather around the country, but it's a little cooler, but it was just gorgeous today. So I can get this other one up to watch the chat. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Geneva, hello. Good to see you. I know that it is a little bit crazy with the debates and whatnot going on, but let's just totally do something different and not even have to think about all that kind of stuff. Hi, Miss Stephanie. How are you? Good to see you tonight. So yeah, let's see. I have to put it in all chat. That's what will help me. If I don't do all chat, it won't be helpful. There we go. So, can you believe it? It's October today. It feels like, September felt like it was a long month. However, it did feel like it went pretty quickly. I have a new light, so it is like shining up from over here at me, and I'm not quite sure I'm liking the reflection currently. So, see how that works. I've got one overhead, but that gives me a weird shadow. So tell me if you can't see something, if we need to change the lighting around. Yeah, I know. Oh my goodness. Looking at vintage goodies. That's right. I know how I was like, oh yeah, it'll be October tomorrow. Or today's October. Oh, well, here we go. 3 months left of the year. It has gone fast and slow all at the same time, which is amazing. Am I blurry or is it just me looking at it here? So yes, I am so that's what I was gonna get. Ugh. I was gonna get the show card that was on the stairs. Maybe when Jeff pops in, I can ask him to pick one up off the stairs for me to show it to you guys. But yes, coming up this weekend, Barb and I, who set up booths together for different shows and stuff. No worries. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Romola. Front Range Glass Show. It's going to be in Loveland. It's at the Budweiser Event Center. All glass. It's the only Colorado all glass show. So if you are local, which I know we get to see some of our local friends come up for that. So that's really nice to be able to see you in person again. So looking forward to see what kind of stuff people are bringing to the glass show this weekend. But again, we'll have to be back to show form and load the car Wednesday night and Thursday and get it ready to set up on Friday. So a little bit of busy coming again this weekend. So, and I'm Becky with Vintage Viking Treasures. If you're new, good to see you here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hi, Miss Melinda. Good to see you. I am a reseller. I have a booth in a local vendor wall called American Classic here in Colorado Springs. I ship out of Colorado. Pretty much smack dab in the middle of it. I use PayPal for invoicing, and I use Pirate Ship and PayPal for estimating and shipping items. I don't know if you guys are aware that shipping costs are going up again. I think it's their holiday shipping rates. And I believe it said, I looked at the email quick today, I think it said the 6th of October through the 16th of January. Something like that. They do their temporary holiday rates through the post office. However, Pirate Ship was saying that the majority of their rates will be staying the same, and I try and pass on as much of the savings of that as I can to you guys for the craziness that shipping is. I will try to, my general operating procedure is I try to get invoicing done within 48 hours of a sale. And then I ask that you pay for your items within that 48 hours of receiving your invoice. Excuse me. And then I will ship within 48 hours of receiving your payments. I know you would think that they would go down because more people are shipping and encouraging more people to ship and send stuff in the mail. But, I don't know, reverse psychology or something. I guess they think that, I don't know. I don't understand why they want to charge more for the highest volume of the year, but maybe they think it will deter people, which is kind of anti the purpose of the post office. They need people to ship stuff to stay in business. So who knows what the thought process is there on that. So the other thing that is coming up for me is that I am going to have to implement a non-payment policy. I really don't want to, but because of situations I have been put in, I'm going to have to do that so that I have a standing policy, so that I am not doing all of this for nothing. I'm not doing it because I'm getting rich or anything off of it. I feel like that finding bargains, finding vintage, finding those little pieces that bring people joy and sending them to the right homes. It brings me joy in the thrill of the looking and the thrill of the hunt for finding items. However, I've been put in the position and I need to make a guidelines from here on forward as to how that will be proceeding. I do not have a layaway policy. I prefer not to do layaway altogether because honestly, I don't have the space for it. Number two, I also, throughout the year, depending on where I am and what I'm doing, where I'm doing my lives from, I will combine invoices from week to week. Sometimes I have combined up to 4 different weeks, depending on the travel and the shows and the craziness that my life is by doing out of state shows. So I feel like I kind of have a good mix between, hi Laura, good to see you. Being able to, I don't have to have it paid the day you get it, and I am not canceling your order if I don't get it paid that day of. However, I do need some correspondence, and therefore I will be having a policy of a non-payment policy coming up that I will be posting probably this week as well. The other exception to me doing invoices other than individual is when I do the 12 days of Christmas. And I try and do that one also as a thank you to you all for supporting me in this community, supporting me on YouTube, supporting me as a seller. So I do 12 days in a row in the middle of December, and all of that is invoiced in one invoice, and all of it is shipped in one shipment payment to save everybody. But then I end up with, I think the first year I did it, I had 35 to 40 different open boxes at one time. So it gets a little bit too complicated and too much space for me to do on a normal basis. I just can't do it as a one-man show. So that is what is in the works for me. And then obviously the upcoming show, in-person show in Loveland, is coming up for me. And I have, since we've been home a little bit, I have thinned out a few piles and found some random stuff. So since I had Steven on last week, I did a lot more Fenton altogether. But I have things that need to go to the booth or to you guys, and I try and give you all here on YouTube first dibs before it does go to the booth. So I have, I think a box and a half and a bag of random things to go through tonight to offer up for sale to everyone. Kristen, Thrifted Gems in the chat, will be our moderator for tonight. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. Let us know. We'll get the questions, hopefully get the questions answered. If not, she hollers at me in all caps, make sure that we haven't missed something, and go from there. So I think I've started to cover the majority of all the things and all the stuff that's going on. Without forgetting to say it at the end, I also have 3 Scandinavian fairs coming up here locally, one in Colorado Springs in October, one in Denver the beginning of November, and a second one in Denver the beginning of December. So that's my plan for my Scandinavian shows that'll be coming up. I will probably try and do some what I try to do when I pack up from those shows, which is kind of hard because of the time constraints sometimes, is pack up at least one box that I can bring home and have for YouTube for a Tuesday night sale, because I can't bring you guys the rocking horse and the butter churn that's been rose mold, or things like that are big bulky items, because I prefer not to ship them. But I want to be able to bring you some of the Scandinavian items as well. And it's a really good way for me to be able to pull a variety when I'm packing up from those live in-person shows. So, okay, Kristen, did I get it all? Speaking of, if you guys don't follow Kristen, she has Instagram, she's on YouTube, she sells on Whatnot. Her husband Jason is killing it on the looking out game, finding some great items locally lately. We always have to give him, some business occasionally, because we're like, where did you find that? What hole was that in? Because how did we miss that? I'm not in the same city as Kristen, so I don't feel as much of the competition. There's always that, that thrill of going and looking for it. Yeah. Go look up Kristen on Instagram. She's got some great posts of the recent finds that Jason has had, and they're amazing. So, yeah. Sometimes you just never know. I have a few things that I haven't posted that I need to take out pictures and make a little story about, because I'm like, these are not my normal pics and they're not my normal things and stuff. But I'm like, oh, these are good, to the point where I'm like, I might need to reopen my eBay store, just because I don't know if the forum I am on will handle this currently. But it's just not my normal, like some people do clothing and different things like that, and I found a few different very artist driven pieces that's not the normal stuff I do here. So I mean, it's like, wow, you just never know what you're going to find, and that's what's so much fun about going and looking. So yeah, he's killing it. So it's really fun. So support our mod by going and looking up her on her other platforms and where she is as well. So I appreciate all the time that she spends here with us, just hanging out and helping me. So we can support her as well. So we need like some good job stickers or emojis or something for Jason every time he gets for how many he needs, like a sticker chart for all the things that he finds. It'd be kind of funny. When I came home from Kansas City a couple weeks ago, I didn't realize I had a few bags already set aside from thrifting for this, which is what I normally try and do, is to be a little bit ahead. It's not like I don't have stuff here to do, but I try and have some things for you guys so you don't have to rack my brain about what's next. And I forgot that I had a pile ready to go. So we're going to go through that tonight. So definitely earned a sticker today. That's right. So, alrighty then. Let's see. First up, I have some Ray Dunn little, what do we call these? Custards, or, I had the word for 1 second. Ramekins. I have a set of 4. So if you want the whole set, it would be $12, or because I probably put about $5 a piece on them. Or if there's one you want individually, just let me know at $4 a piece. So they have the pale green lined with the word candy. I think they were kind of designed for a little like ice cream bar. This orange with the word sprinkles. The yellow line says cherries. They all have the markings of Ray Dunn. And then the tealy blue says nuts. So they would make a really cute little set for, a little sundae bar, or toppings for hot chocolate or something like that too. I suppose, candy, sprinkles. coffee bar, ice cream bar, frozen yogurt, any of those things. But I like that they are specifically much more utilitarian to be able to be used. And I don't know, some of the things I feel like Ray Dunn does is like, oh, that's cutesy just to set up on the shelf. But I mean, so I like that they made it something that could be used at like a party or on your countertop all the time. Okay, I'm just gonna roll through it. If there's something, oh, that is odd. I go too fast, call me back to it, not a problem. I'll come back to it. See, somebody put a little note on this one. I need some spectacles to read that. See Ruth Webb Lee plate. Huh, this is strange. I thought this might have been, I think it's glass, but it also looked like painted ceramic. And I can't, because it's got the note on the back, I think it's from somebody's estate. Like, what I can't tell is that like there's a few little smushed pieces right here in the pattern, so I'm wondering if it's ceramic and it didn't come out of the mold right. Or if it's, I didn't investigate this thoroughly. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. If you want a good piece to try and figure out what it is, this is a $10 plate. It's going to be a mystery plate. It is in, it's got that open lace on it, 8 inches across. I'm going to try and get a piece of white paper so you can see the color better. That celadon kind of green, but see how it looks like it's almost painted? The color just isn't, kind of pools between. So my guess is it is a inspired by the open work glass plates. Open work. Uh-oh. Are we back? And that somebody made a pottery style, like a hobby craft kind of piece. Because there shouldn't be these pieces that are stuck right here, and they're stuck under like a glaze. So they wouldn't be stuck if it was glass. So your guess is as good as mine on this plate. It's pretty. It'd be nice up on the wall. I don't. Yep, definitely a mystery plate. That's what it's going to be. All right. Oh, I was going to move that over. Okay. Now I can reach it better. The beadwork fruits that people have like kits to do. This one is a pumpkin. So the sequence with the beads and then the pins on the styrofoam base. Great color. It's a good size. It has the older velour style leaf that was put with it, and see that there's something stuck in it. Oh, that's great. It's just hair, but yuck. I think it was, let's get that out of there. So this pumpkin would start at $12. They did a really good job. It's not missing any beads or sequins from what I can tell. And it goes all the way around. And I'm pretty sure it's a styrofoam core. 5 inches across, and then with the stem, it is about 3.5 inches tall. Still got a little bit of something. It was probably just in a bag with other things that these sequins grab. All those little fuzzies and everything. I'll get the majority of it off before it gets sent off to anyone. But I thought it was a great colorway. Perfect for going into fall. And that's some of the things that I found recently as I was starting to see what we needed to pull for tonight was like, oh, there's still a few more random fall things that if they don't get out at my booth, because when I get back from this glass show this next weekend, I'm going to be starting to put out Christmas in the booth. And then the fall will kind of go in the background and not be so center stage. It'll still be out, but Christmas has got to come out. And I got to make some room for it. Right. I think she is a Boyd's bear. She's all dressed up in this really cute little lilac, pale yellow cotton dress with a velour hat and jacket. All right, Miss Kimmy. Thank you. Oh, beaded. And we had it at 12. And do I have your information? I think I do. If I don't, send it to me there at vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com, please. It's gonna make sure this guy, yep. Boyd bear, yep. She's an $8 start for the bear. Oh, she's not Boyd. Oh, she's really close. Barrington collection. Out of Marietta, Georgia. Very, very similar. That's why I thought she was a Boyd at first. She has jointed legs, jointed arms, and her head is jointed as well, or articulated. And just a really pretty, cute little bear. Black eyes, those black beaded eyes. She just looks like, looks way, way into you with those eyes. So, thank you, Kimmy. Sorry, I shortened everybody's name down. I know she's cute. She'd be great for spring, Easter. Anybody who's a teddy bear lover. It's a good colorway. I don't want that. It's all fresh pick stuff. The only thing I usually do before I bring items to YouTube is I just kind of sort out Miss Fenton, holiday. I see Miss Melinda in. Are you in at 8 on the bear? So I really don't sort out my stuff too much in terms of what's what other than categories or where it's going. For going to YouTube, going to a booth, going to holiday, that kind of stuff. So, all right. The pumpkin one goes here. And Miss Melinda's taking the bear. Right there. Thank you. I'll let her count that down and I'll start showing this. This is something I keep my eyes out for, even though it is clear glass. This is leaded crystal by Orifers out of Norway. Well, I can't remember. One's Norway, one's Sweden. It's Scandinavian glass. I try and pick it up for those shows. There is the etch on the bottom that says Orifers. And this is probably a smaller size bowl. I think these things go for crazy money in the Scandinavian gift shops. I don't know if part of it's because of the cost of getting them over here. It's 3.5 inches tall and almost 5 inches across. But they have gorgeous glass. I will start this. I would probably have, I can't get anywhere near what they originally cost, which is totally fine. But I'd probably put about 24 on it originally, so I can start this one at 18. But they do have graduated sizes that coordinate and the different patterns. Orifers does like the grape Looks like grape globs of for candle holders. They do the ones that look like snowballs. They have a couple different sailboat dishes. I have one way up there. I don't know if, nope, can't see it. So, but it's beautiful glass. But again, a great piece that you can use on a daily basis, you know, coins, change, keys, sweetener packets, tea bags, all that kind of stuff. Use the beautiful stuff on your counters. Where I keep my sweeteners is right next to my kitchen window. And this would catch that morning light and just be beautiful with all the prisms through the glass in the morning time. But it is super clear glass. And it's heavy. It is heavy. But I think this is starting to come a little bit towards the mid-mod collectors as well, because they like a lot of the Scandinavian style. But yeah, that is 1 pound, 13 ounces of glass. But I mean, even on a desk, it'd be great up here for rubber bands, paper clips, safety pins. It's got a rounded inner design, so it doesn't have a corner, so it'd be real easy to scoop something out of. So yeah, or weapon grade glass as well. You know, keep a good one of those right by the door where you keep your keys, and it's real easy to defend anybody coming through that door, against someone coming through the door. Whoops. Oh my. See, things in the box and I forget what's even in there. Let's do this one as a choice. Let me see if I can find the other one. Or I'll wait to do a choice until I find the other one. I made hard-boiled eggs for my niece's baby shower this weekend, and they were the worst things to peel ever. And I got them up underneath my fingernails. They were awful. They tasted fine, but they were a test of patience as I was peeling them. And now it feels like I have a whole bunch of little pokey things, excuse me, under my fingernails. All right. A pottery cat lover mug, glazed all the way on the inside, unglazed at the bottom. This would be a $6 mug at my booth, so $4 on here. Two-tone blue. Oh, wow. Maybe it is a dark green. That would be the drawback of me not having all the lights on right in my face. Looks like a forest green and a kind of a steel blue color glaze. There we go. I don't think it's marked. Oh, there's more stuff sticking to the bottom. No, I don't see any markings on the bottom of it. It's just been slid around a shelf. I'll take away the rest of that sticker. All right, everybody's got to share the space now. I'm going to find the matchy one with this. There we go. I'm sorry. I don't know what is catching me. The other thing that since I've come back from Springfield is I have had, my nose is super, super duper sensitive and everything makes me sneeze. It's kind of crazy. It's not the allergies with stuff. It's like I can smell like, you know, like the cleaning supplies and stuff that they use at restaurants and people's laundry detergent on their clothes. It's crazy. I have a choice. This one is an amber daisy and buttons pattern small decanter. I do not know if this is the original stopper, but it fits in it. It's been taped in, so I'm just going to leave it in there so I don't drop it upside down and knock it out. There is no pontil on the bottom. And it would be a guess for me to tell you who made this one. And the other choice is one that is an amber crackle that has been pinched. And it They both have amber handles. $12 start for choice, and it has a clear round stopper. This one I would guess would be, my first guess would be rainbow because of the crackle and the design of it. It has a small pontil on the bottom. Unless Kristen has any other suggestions for what that one might be. It'd be great for fall. With the stopper, the daisy and button is 6 and 6.5 inches tall, and the pinched crackle is 6 inches tall. About 3 inches. And yeah, about 3 inches at their widest. It's a cute little one. It does have a ground. It is ground where the stopper goes. Let's see if we can do a quick look there. Sometimes I would rather just keep them taped, because if they go to my booth, I had to throw away 2 or 3 things that people have dropped at my booth in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, they're both ground. It sits in there pretty well. It has a little bubble in the stopper. I don't expect people to like have to pay for an item if they break it in my booth. I just would rather that they at least say, "Hey, I made a mistake. I dropped this." Instead of one, I got a call the other day that found an item of mine that was in 4 pieces and hiding in someone else's booth in a different part of the mall. So not only did they break it, they hid it somewhere. Like it was a 4 item. Just fess up. And I would probably be like, "Nope, that's okay. Just thanks for letting me know. I don't need you to have to pay for it, but you know, just a little integrity would be wonderful." Right. I think it is silly. One time I was rearranging a booth years back, and I had something fall off the top of a bookshelf onto a booth behind it. And I was like, "Well, I guess I need to pay for these 4 items that I just broke." And they said, "Okay, sure, pay for them." And I was like, "Oh, but I broke them. That's what happened." There's not any major chips or chunks missing from these little stoppers either. So that's kind of nice. Right? Well, I just wish I didn't have to find the broken pieces around my booth. Because the other thing I found was a piece of something, and it didn't belong to the other thing that was broken in my booth last week. So then you have to go looking to see what it belongs to. So, because you don't want to leave broken items or pottery in your booth. I don't want it for some kid to come along and pick them up or something and get cut. So there's that too. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Let's hit it with the black light super fast. Oh, well, nothing. Nothing. No glow, man. That's kind of surprising. No glow on either one of these. $365 and $395. Oh, darn. It'll be great to have out in the fall. Oh, yeah. Where's this one that I have to fix? I'll do you a quick little show and tell, but I need to fix it. Oh, I know what else I need to tell you guys. I'm going to have another pixie and mushroom sale in 2 weeks. Now, pixie, mushrooms, mystical creatures, whatever kind of hits that whole category. I picked this little girl up, but look what I did when I pulled her out of my cart. I broke her tail off. She was a hobby one, so I will bring her. Look at her little hobby face. She doesn't have any specific characteristics, but the molds are great. So I'm going to repair her tail and offer her at a great price during that sale. So I'm going to also get that earlier. That's my goal for the next couple days, is to get the next couple live sales put up with the all the things in the stuff, so you know what's coming. I decided I was going to try and get one more in the fall, and this looks to be the opportunity best because it's still far enough out from the 12 days of Christmas sale, and we get one more in for this year. It'll be the third pixie mushroom sale. All right, next up is this. Try not to leave these on here for you guys. This is a Hallmark recipe book. Pinks, greens. It has all the colors for doing handwritten recipes, or passed down grandma's recipes that you want to copy and have for yourself. It's great for like a bridal shower. This will be $6. They have all the dividers as well. Oh no, Stephanie. Here's the original price, $24.99 from Hallmark. It is new. I don't think anybody even put anything in here. The back pages are like measurements, substitutions, herbs and spices, roasting charts, microwave tips, that kind of stuff. So I have one of these that they made for my wedding shower that I still use the recipes out of. What was one of those fun things where everybody that was invited to the shower got a recipe card, and they had time to fill out whatever recipe they wanted to pass on to me. So that's kind of a fun keepsake that I have, that I still use. 30 years, and it was back in July. But then all the recipes are in your grandma's and your great grandma's and aunts and uncles' handwriting and everything. So, yeah. So that's why I like it, is because I have the recipes that they wanted me to have and in their handwriting, and then I was able to go and get other ones that I wanted to fill in as well, and add to the book. So I pick those up when I can because I think they're just really cute little gifts. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, he does have a little chippy on him. This is going to be a set. I would have it about $12 at the booth. So we can start it at $8. I'm trying to find the thing so it tells us who made it. Yeah, I was like, well, it's pink, but it's just a recipe book. It doesn't have to be their favorite color. But unless they love pink, it's fantastic. World Market. That's who made these. This is a measuring cup, kind of on the same theme here. A measuring cup set. So it has 4 pieces. It can start at $8. It does need a little bit of some more sticker removal. So there are 2 owls, and each one has a measure inside it. So this is the 1 cup. World Market is where they originally came from. The head is a 1/2 cup. The smaller owl. Oh, no. Oh, does he fit? We might have a mismatched one. He kind of doesn't sit right. We don't have all the pieces. Smaller one was 1/3 cup, and the head was 1/4 cup. So we're missing something, unless I'm just not holding him right. He's supposed to sit like this. Oh my God. And there's the pair. A gray one and a brown one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe there was supposed to be another owl. Maybe we're missing a top and a bottom that would fit better. And they kind of stack inside each other, but I don't think that's what they were meant to be. I think they were meant to be so you could stack them like canisters. He does have a little chip on his ear, but in their bag and all that stuff, it's really hard to tell, but they're little owls, and I like them for fall as well. This will be a choice. These are hobby wall. Are they wall? Nope, not wall pockets, just wall hangings. Hobby piece. Let's just do $5 choice. I have this little baby, kind of Cupie-ish style. She's in her crib, but definitely there's no mark on the back. I'm pretty sure it is a hobby piece. They did a pretty good job on the eyes. So they're about that big. And the other choice is that same little baby sitting in a high chair. He's got his that little wink going on there. And then you'd hang it from one of those. Well, you would hang it from the bottom, obviously the top one. So they are about 6 inches tall, 3 to 3.5, maybe 4 inches wide. This one. But when I have a couple ladies that put out items at one of the local thrifts, and they're like, "Oh, did you see the Cupies?" And I was like, "No, I haven't gotten there yet." She's like, "I'll go get them for you." So, and I said, "Oh, they look like hobby pieces. Somebody's painted them." Well, how do you know that? Like, well, that I don't want to inform everybody at the place of all the things and all the stuff, but sometimes you got to go research this stuff and figure. But the paint has more brush strokes on it, and I would have thought that it would be brighter colorway, and it would be more unified in terms of how they did the kids. I mean, they coordinate well, and somebody did a good job, but you can definitely see the brush strokes, and that is usually indicative of those hobby pieces. Where the glaze is thicker in some spots than others. So, hello, Maritza. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us. Okay, you little babies sit over here. Speaking of these, I was telling you about doing the hard-boiled eggs for the shower. I got to see my great nephew this weekend for the first. He was born early. So he's just little. Adorable, though. It's fun to be able to celebrate that new baby. Born 2.5 weeks early. He's still on oxygen, but he came home from the NICU after 6 days. So, and we were holding my great niece, her sister's baby, and boy, for 8 months to 9 days, that was a big difference in size on those kids. I tell you what, you get used to them being the bigger babies, and the little bitty ones just seem so small after that. So yeah, his name is Lucas. We got some fun little pictures, but I can't put them on social media because they're not my babies to share. But you have to, they're all cute. They're adorable. And it's fun to be able to spoil them. So, okay. I know what this is, but do I know what it is? Like to tell you what it is? I mean, it's I don't remember the name of the company. It's that wrought iron mid-mod candle holders for those little really narrow taper candles. Oh, there it is on the bottom. Let's see if we can read it. Dance. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't. I didn't want to guess. So here on the back it says Dansk, and then what else does it say? All the words. Dansk Designs, Denmark Incorporated. So I don't find these. I usually get out by a couple other people who love the mid-mod stuff in town, and I picked this up super fast. Let's see. It's got 12 holders. Unfortunately, when I go to find the candles, they're all usually melted because they've been sitting in a hot attic or storage or something. So I don't find as many candles as I find the holders, which are near to none anyway. Woo! There, is that a little bit better? It's out of focus. I'm gonna do just a guess on it. I don't know what are at right now, but I would start this here for $15. I would probably have it around 25 or so for my Scandi shows. It probably needs a little quick cleaning. It's got a little bit of wax, but these are super heavy and super fun. I would love to do them, a couple of them on a table and a centerpiece. They look like starbursts. They would be really fun to have for a festive occasion like that. Now, this one will be a show and tell. I'm guessing it's not, the other piece to this won't ever come up. I found a lid to a box. Do you think I would be lucky enough for the bottom of the box to show up at the store? Well, hey, Brian, Mad Scientist, how are you doing tonight? I don't think that there's any fit and pulled in this pile. I mostly have items that were that need to get put out in my, and boy, I keep feeling like I'm out of focus tonight. So I do have, I don't know if you can, I have two banana boxes right here that I need to finish going through. So there will definitely be another fit and night. Tonight is just not that one. So, oh, this is not cooperating enough. So I looked this up. This is like, yeah, like I said, show and tell. I'm going to hope that I can find the base of it. I am guessing because that the lid was, oh, Miss Anita, you got it. Since the lid was priced by itself. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. And yes, hello, Miss Anita. NITA. You got it. I believe it was 15. Thank you, Kristen. That's a candle holder. Since this is not all together, I'm going to show it up close. It's like the scrimshaw carving, and all they had was the lid. And when I did a quick search for it, it sits on a box that's also got carvings on it. And I'm guessing because they priced the lid that's all there was. But like, which end is up? A mermaid. She was under the sticker. Oh my gosh. So I need to do some more hunting. But look at her. She was under the sticker on the inside of the box. And I wish. So it says whale ship and Beatrice. And I did a quick search, and these are going for some crazy money. And I was hoping I'd find the base. So I will keep looking for the base for a while. Otherwise, I think it would still display well, like with on a plate stand, either side, especially because that mermaid is something else on there. So give me a few days, weeks, whatever, and I will research that and see if we can find out more about that one. So, what would be if it were a pirate map? I know, that's what I'm saying, Kristen. That's like not my normal stuff to pick up, but I couldn't leave it there. I had to rescue it. All right, this will be the pair for, I'm going to say $25. They probably should be somewhere north of 35 to 40 for the pair. Brass candlestick holders, candle holders. And I believe they are phoenix birds because there's their tail. And they are amazing. Yeah, I always want to say candlestick, and Barb is like, they're candle holders. I'm like, yeah, I know. I thought they might have been like peacock at first. Can you check my last purchase? I have not received it yet. Thank you. Melissa Hart. Melissa, will you send me a message at Vintage Viking Treasures so I can remember to get up? And then I can have your email address. So I don't want you to have to put it in chat. So check purchase. Because everything that I only have 2 outstanding invoices. And N Murphy, if you're in the chat, I need to double check your email. But yeah, I would definitely check it on my end, Melissa. Thank you for saying something. I think they are amazing. Brass is so popular right now. Everything that I have put in my booth is pretty much already been purchased. It has a lot of detail on it. So they probably need a little bit of a scrub job because they have a little bit of patina dust on this side and makes them look a little bit darker, but they are really shiny and on the other side as well. So, but I mean, with the right table setting, these would be fantastic. Maybe some Egyptian or even peacocks, like a whole bird kind of theme. Really cool. I do too. I dust them a little bit. You know, when you pick them up and you're kind of like, yeah, I probably needs a little bit of something on it. I had, I got a little glass Christmas tree the other day, and it had so much, what they call it, kitchen on it. I was like, just a little quick dunk in the sink or under the faucet, and it's amazing the difference that makes. Okay. Do I have any ET lovers out there? I have a little vintage ET toy. $5. I'm sure they're probably supposed to be, I don't know, 12, 15, give or take. He's got the little button that pushes his neck up and down. His arms are all articulated. Come on, stay up there. And I don't know if he's marked. No, I'm not seeing anything on the bottom. I don't see anything there. E.T. was one of my favorite movies, and I have one child that never liked this movie at all. They would leave the room if we went to watch it a second or third time. So, but I understand. You like it or you don't. Let's have to remember this one. Oofda, how many are here? Yeah, well, I didn't particularly like the Wizard of Oz. Like I liked to a certain point, and then I was done with it. Like when it gets to the dark part, the flying monkeys, I'm done. So, you know, can't force them to watch stuff. That's okay. Oh, open up. Yeah. Well, they're becoming super popular again in the shows. The circuits. Okay, I'm gonna guess. I think this has 10 nesting dolls. So, and here's what she looks like at the beginning. The Russian style nesting dolls, and this is the big set. 8 inches tall to start with. She's not metallic or anything. I've had those with like the gold on them. I think I should start her at 25 because I think I'm 35 to 40-ish, which is still a great deal at the booth. So I'm going to open them up, and they each have different cats. And try and make sure that I have the right number for it. There's number 3. I don't know if I remember right. I know I went through and made sure number 4 that they were all here. All the pieces were together. This one, number 5. This one is 6. So it's basically the same colorway. The pink on the top, the blue and red floral. There's number 7, but the cats are different as we go. Here's number 8. You just get to see the top with his eyes. Here's number 9. I don't know if I can even hold this one. There he is. You don't really get to see his ears on that one. And the little itty bitty number 10 is the kitty cat on the inside. There's this little bitty tail. Hi, Jason. So this is the little bitty tiny one on the middle. All the bottom pieces, so you can see 1 through 9, and this would be 10. And for comparison, this is 8 inches, and this is about 1 inch for the whole set. So good job going and being out there looking, Jason. I'm going to put it back together. I say I don't usually find these, but I think I found 3 or 4 of them in the last couple months, which really surprises me. Usually they don't have all the pieces together. I'll turn it back around like so. And there is the big one. So we can count that down for Jason, please. So this is the 10-piece nesting doll. I'm not going to be able to read my handwriting later today. All right. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys stay there. You stay there. Oh, there's still something in the bottom of that box. That doesn't sound good. I could ship this. It's a little bit big, but it's pretty cool. I could probably still get it in a 12 by 12 by 9 box. I think this is a hobby piece. I haven't checked it to plug it in and make sure it works. Oh yeah, that's great, Kristen, because I was going to talk to you about it anyway, because I think you have one other piece in that I had on hold or had held to invoice for you. What I think it's missing is like the top of the lamppost. So it's a ceramic lamppost that somebody has painted and hand decorated. It has the cord, and that's where it comes up through right there. I would probably put about 25 on my booth with this piece, so I can start it at 18 here. I'm hoping that would fit, like I said, diagonally. It's 14 inches long. That would be my hope, that it would still fit in a box. It's a bigger piece than I normally ship. I think, well, give it a minute. Well, I mean, even if this one doesn't work, it's, it looks like somebody did a, it's not like the ones like that go in the houses, like that just clip. They've gone to the hardware store and got the piece and then hardwired it in, so because that little bitty hole right there to go through the whole lamp, it wouldn't fit otherwise. So it's like an off-white ivory with gold holly designs, and it looks like they put like glass frit in yellow in the lattice work of the lamp. So it would light up then with the light. That's the purple black light. Oh, that looks, there you go. Kind of, it would look like it would. I'm going to put it to the side. And that is the piece at the bottom of that is ceramic itself. So that's why it's making so much noise inside the fixture that they use for the socket is ceramic. It is a little bit loud on the being sideways in that box. Totally not the season for these guys. I love them because they are so vintage good. Let's see. These need to be, say, start at $10 choice. I have a vintage, they're ornaments, so they can be hung, graduates. One in a black cap and gown. They have, their feet are wired. He has a little gold diploma, and one in a white cap and gown. They're both this bright orange, red hair. They're virtually brand new condition. He almost looks like a little chef with his hat on, honestly. But they are graduates, or I think so. I mean, that's a mortar board. I was going to say all of a sudden they look like choir boys, but that has to be graduates, for a graduation ceremony with their diplomas, mortar boards, graduation gown. Yeah, I'm going to convince myself that that's what they are. Look at that wispy little angel hair. And the face are like paper mache, or that super soft, like doll head faces. There's no discoloration. Somebody really took good care of these. They came in this little box, and I think that's where they lived from whenever they were given as a gift or purchased in the first place. That's where they stayed. So they are in really great condition. That'd be really fun for I would think even a Christmas tree. Fun to put on like accomplishments or nations you've been to throughout there on a Christmas tree. I kind of like doing that. Is like doing a whole theme. It's fun to remember all the places you've been to. Okay, we did that one. Let's see what's one, and then I have some plush to finish out the night with. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Kathy. Hi. I thought it was a mortar board. Pull up a few small. Those are. Oh, shoot. Don't think it broke. Just making noises. It was the flashlight that tipped over. That was what made the big noise. I have what is this one? Anchor Hawking, Fire King. Milk glass egg tray with the gold rim. Super good condition for the gold. It doesn't fire. It's thick enough, but I think it's an older milk glass. This would be probably dollars at my booth. So this is dollars here. Orchid flask. Oh, wow. I do not have a green thumb. Oh, that's why it's so heavy. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had that before. It's a pretty neat egg plate. So the bottom plate is the eggs are all the way around, and then the middle is where the nest, the hen sits like on the nest. And I purchased one, and it was supposed to be in good condition with a few chips. And when I got it, half of it had been broken off and repaired. So I wasn't very happy with them about it. But can I Oh, sorry. The egg plate was $8, Kristen. This is a happy birthday mug. This would be $3. It says happy birthday on both sides. I thought it'd be great for putting a few little presents in for good presentation. It's no major brand. Thank you, ma'am. And since I was still looking for stuff for my niece's baby shower, her theme was foxes. So when I saw this one, I thought, oh, this has to go to the booth too. I love you a latte. This would be a $4 start here. It's a little bit smaller. This is a bigger mug. And then that cat one is even bigger. This I love you a latte with the fox is from Natural Life. Still made in China, but again, I like having these are really fun for doing little gifts. If you want to put a little gift card or a little themed little something in it, it's kind of fun to do. Oh. I have no clue what this one is. I would need to do some research on it. I have something similar that is a different shape. And if I'm dig deep in my memory, I believe it was German, but I don't think this is marked anywhere. Oh, these silly stickers, I tell you what. We're just gonna have to be as close as we can get because that's just gonna take forever. This is a solid piece of glass, and it's got like a bud vase, like almost like a vial, test tube kind of size. So it's round, circular. Let's see, what's the right word? It is it's a flat. Oh wow, good Becky. It's a flat round circle. There's a geometric term for it, and it's not coming out, but it's got a flat portion right here, so it doesn't roll, and it'll stay straight like this. And I'm thinking this is probably almost 3 pounds of glass. Let's see what we can do real quick. Come on, turn on. I would start this probably around 15 without doing any other than relying on my old memory about what I had researched previously. Yeah, it is 2 pounds, 2 ounces of glass. The other one I have is a rectangle. So it's a rectangle this way with the same style, very small words, vase, like the test tube opening for like for a floral. I think some people have used these for candles before because it looks like there's a little bit of wax down in there. But I'm pretty certain from what I have from my previous one is that they are for like a single stem vase. But definitely heavy. This would go really great next to each other at the front door. Make a great display. Fun to put. What I like with, like I got some mums and like one or two stems always break off when I'm getting it in or out of the cart or in or out of the car. That would be a great thing to just stick one little piece in. You know, it's not finished blooming, but you can't put it back in the plant. And I hate to throw it away when it's not all totally bloomed. So something like that would be a really good size for that. And I bet you it would sit up on other than on a windowsill. It'd be great on a windowsill because it's not very deep. I'm thinking of my kitchen one where sometimes it blows through and it knocks stuff off. That would probably not be good. But other than that, I think it would sit on a windowsill nicely for a display. Okay. Oh. Yes. What is this guy? We have a mark? I don't know. Glass cat. Still called a cylinder. Thank you. It's like a slice of a cylinder. Kathy's got me. She's reading my brain, listening to what I'm trying to say. I don't see. Sometimes these were done for like Linux, but I'm not seeing any marks on the bottom of it. This would be an $8 start. It's really clear, leaded glass. So I thought at first I've had an acrylic cat like this that was on a nightlight, and that's what it really looked like when I first picked it up. But it's just a cute little kitty cat. Proudest Kim with his little on him, nice and clear. I'm guessing that's crystal as well because how heavy it is. Yeah, I don't see any marks or etches on the bottom of that for who made it. I have these little, I think they're called nut dishes. I believe they are Heisey. I have 3 of them. Generally, something like this would go to the Houston Glass Show. In the clear, they are not super high-end price-wise, but I would do, I think they're about $8 to $10 each at my show or at a book price. So I would do all 3 for $10 if anybody was interested. Otherwise, they'll be going towards the glass show this weekend. They're a small little size, like for sitting at a place setting. I wish they had had more of them. But again, these are the littles that seem to get dropped, and then you're missing and you get a number of them. Because I'm really good at dropping things lately. Good grief. Doesn't seem to matter what it is. All right. So I think we're gotten through the majority of what I had set out. Then, I can show you this, and then I have some plush because I need to get them out for the booth because I have somebody who picked up about 10 of my tie at one time. All right, MJ, I got you at 10. Thank you. Are you coming to the show this week, MJ? 3-piece. If so, I can bring them for you. If not, I can start a box. Up there, that's why I ask. Okay. Okay. Well, you let me know. You just let me know. We'll figure out if you want me to bring them with me or not. Thank you. If I don't have to haul it with me, then I won't lose it. Okay, you guys go there. Oh, I know what I was getting to. These choice. Okay, thank you. I'm right. Oh my goodness. It seems to go in streaks. I dropped something last week and broke it live with Steven, so that was fun. I have 4 different ones, and they're all to unbox them as we go. So there'll be a choice. They're ornaments. They've been they're calling them Flame and Glow. Assuming that this was whoever collected these in the first place. This was the original box they came from. They had different colorway names on them, like sapphire drop, and the shape. They are the thinner glass ornaments that have been painted, like they look like they've been painted inside. So I don't know if they did that I don't know now that I see it. How did they do that? They must be painted on the outside. They can't have been painted inside. And these would be a $4 choice. So I have the blue and green and white drop. Yeah. Stephen can, it's not a problem. We all have enough on Stephen. It's not an issue. So this is like the opposite shape. So one going one way, one going the other way. They're very lightweight. And from these boxes, I'm assuming that is their original boxes. They're made in Taiwan. And this one is pinks and reds and white, or maybe the red and white looks pink, kind of magenta. And the last one choice is in the blues and greens, but it is that, so it's the bulbous and then it comes to the point like the older style vintage Christmas ornaments. So my guess is it was like, you kind of dip it in where they put the paint on the surface of the liquid and then they dip it in to get that oil slick kind of look to it. So I'm going to try, and we're not going to break these. This is the 3 shapes of the blue and green and white. And then the pink and red color is the same shape as this middle ornament. So yeah, I thought they were really neat. I like this shape the best. Got a lot of character. I'm going to set down. We'll try and do just as much as possible for everybody as we go. So, all right. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, the blue is neat. I wish that there were more. I got all that I saw that were there. So they are that lightweight blown glass. And then the dipped color. And I say that because it looks like then it dripped off the end, like how it was finished that way. So, and if we weigh them, get the ton of off the scale. I'm guessing they're only an ounce or 2 each. Yeah, they're not even that. Less than an ounce of glass. So the choice. We got Kimmy in counting it down. Thank you, everyone. So thinking of what you would like, what color, which shape, any combination of them. I'm going to take a sip for the lag and we're talking. And if there's any that aren't claimed, Kristen can let us know who the backup choice is. Oh, all right. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate it. All four times the money. Wonderful. I will definitely repack those better. I'm just going to put them in the boxes so we don't have any accidents in the meantime. Thank you, everyone. Who's over here? Now, you little bear, just guard all these ornaments for me. Keep them safe. Let's see, what else do we have? Those are napkin rings. And those are Christmas. I think we're to the plush portion of the program this evening. Again, just plastic. This is why I have to get these piles and get them into the booth because, boy, it's like a fortress starting to be over here when I come and go from the shows. So, all right. I'm gonna put this on the ornaments. I think the majority, I will try and tell you what I do supposed to be, Miss Kristen. Holler at me if I miss one. What I generally do is $1 to $2 less than what I would put them at my booth for. So this is a little butterfly. It's got an elastic band where you can, play with it, put it on your fingers around. Has the original tag. He is $3. For these, if there's more than one person that wants to claim that, it'll automatically turn into an offer. Otherwise, if there's only one person that claims it, put in the item so we know which one you're interested in. And Kristen will try and sort it out as we go. I have, this is the keychain. I don't know the brand on it, but it is a little yellow unicorn with a blue glitter. Oh, he's got some sticky tape in his mane. Blue glitter horn and ears, purple mane and tail. $2. Let's see. This one is Baby and Child brand. It is a unicorn, but he's got this crazy fur. You know how those sometimes you shake them and they all stand out like staticky like that? This unicorn would be a $5 start. It's kind of a knit sweater kind of texture for the body, for the head, the arms, and then that crazy fur in the middle. I'll give you a choice on these. They'll be the same start, so we'll just 2 trolls. They are $3. Let's see. So DreamWorks from the Troll movie. I don't know if they put their names on them. This gal has her little heart leotard and her crazy hair with sparkles. And then this one is in the blue to green dress with maybe she's the princess one with the crown. They have their shaky hair like the trolls. Oh, well, she doesn't have sparkles. Princess Poppy, is that her name? That might be her name. This one has a crown. This one has the sparkle hair. When I was in last week, I couldn't believe how slim my plush was. I've been saving it up to show you guys first. And I'm like, well, we got to get through that next time. Thai silk. This is Binky. And I honestly can't tell you what critter this is. He has the Beanie Boo's big sparkle eyes, but he's got a striped tail. I don't know if he's a marsupial or a monkey, but he's cute. Got a little pink nose. And he's got a pattern on the inside of his ears as well. An ombre look to his ears. Thai owl. A bad raccoon. He could be. Could be a monkey or something too. Percy the owl. He's got gold sparkle eyes, and I think his feet have that too. I love the owls. It's a good time of year for the Thai owls. Woo, there went the bag on the floor. But again, they're plush. Non-breakable. $3 on the ties. I put 4 ties and 5 if they have tags in my booth. So this is Lucas the spider. Yeah, maybe he is a lemur. I think there's a book, a children's book. This will be $4. He's got his tag and he's embroidered. And he's got a tag here that says his name, but great. I want to get him out in the fall as well. But he's so cute. Super soft. I just couldn't, I mean, not that I want like a cuddly spider. He's pretty cute. The spiders in my house are not cuddly. That is for sure. Okay, I'll get this back on my lap. I'm going to do these together as a pair. They are the How to Train Your Dragon characters. One is Toothless, and then his girlfriend, that's the white dragon. And I don't know her name, honestly. I have wires in their wings. Let's see, does she have a tag on her? Nope, she doesn't tag, but Toothless has his tag. It would be $10 for the pair. His tag's been around a little while. I know, right, Carol? I agree. So these are big. I mean, the wingspan on these, is more than 18 inches. It's more than 2 feet for sure. But it would fold back for shipping because they're posable wings. Oh, the Light Fury. There you go. I found one week and then this one the next week, and I was like, they have to be together. These guys separated at the store. Got to put them back together. I have a Thai frog, Beanie Boo. His name is Speckles. $3 start. He's got that textured metallic on the fabric, and then that bright yellowy orange tummy. You can just claim them, Kimmy. Sorry. Put the name of the critter that you want in the chat, and if you're the only one who's putting it in the chat, it's for the price that I've told as the start to begin with. So I'll get a couple more pulled out while Kristen tries to help me explain that one. So lots of times, because I have larger quantities of the plush, it's easier just to do them pretty quick. And then it's just a shout out, say panda, bear, frog, whatever it is that you want. And if there's only one who claims critter, then it's that start price. If there is a second person that puts the same animal in, then it becomes an offer up, and we go from there with numbers. So hopefully that helps you figure it. Sometimes it's clear as mud when I explain these things. I just assume everybody knows what we're doing and on the same page, because I'm here every week. So I forget that sometimes people need some more explanation. So thanks for asking. You want the spider and the crazy hair unicorns. I went down there. The spider was 4. You got it. Sometimes. Listen, Kathy. Sarcasm will get you everywhere. So, Kimmy, the spider was 4. And then the unicorn out there. Let's see. Baby and child. Unicorn was 5. And then was there a third one I think that she put in there? Speckles. Okay, you want this one? Not that one. Speckles was. Who was Speckles? The frog. Right? There he is. Was 3. You got it. Thank you. And I asked this earlier. Have you sent me your information? I don't remember seeing it come through that, or I missed it. If you'd let me know again, because I'm missing it all tonight, apparently. Yeah, we won't yell at you. Sarcasm is our love language around here. That's why Kat throws it in the chat. We have a little penguin. And his name is Gail. The boo eyes. I can't remember what they called the little ones. There's a name for this shape. This is Trick. He's a little ghost. The penguin would have been 3. This guy will be 2. So he's a little orange, with green glitter eyes. No, Kathy. What is it? They're tom-toms. Tom-toms? Something like that is the name for this shape. Then these are like a pom-pom little shape. Like old guns. This is a panda. It's just like a ball. Puff. Yep. Thai puff. And the panda's name. I should just throw them all on the floor again and leave them there. Here. Panda's name is Bamboo. He's a $2 start. Oh, we have a Disney Thumper. This one is a $5 start. It's got embroidered toes. His eyes are embroidered. I believe it has the Disneyland. Right there. And the orange ghost, you got it. Oh my goodness. I even ended up with a nap today. Don't usually have a nap. Carol, are you claiming Thumper? Yep. Thank you, Kristen. Carol. You got it. He's a cute one. Oh, he's super soft. You sit over here. Right there. I have a Squishmallow $2 start octopus keychain. Purples and pinks. I like the keychain ones because they're kind of fun to put on a backpack or like a diaper bag. With all the bags that look so similar, if you have like for taking kids to a nursery and stuff, they're really fun to be able to help identify which bag is yours, because they all look the same. Oh my gosh, this one is fantastic. This is Debbie and Lily. Is the brand. Well, and it says Debbie Lily is the brand, but they're friends and their names were Bethy and Phyllis. Or Phyllis and Betty are the best of friends. Collect them together or simply celebrate the love that true friendship brings to all of us. From Debbie Lily. There's the tag. Here's the tag on the flamingo. This is a flamingo in pastels with a tutu flamingo printed dress. She is fantastic and adorable. Another tag up here, brand new. This would be, she'll be $6 on the flamingo to start with. Melinda is claiming the Squishmallow. That was 2, and it's the Octo. You got it. Perfect. Oh, I love this one. I mean, the detail, look at the, super cute. You got it, Melinda. Go hang out with the unicorn over there. I have about 10 or so more, give or take. This one is a little moose. He is Aurora, also another brand that is fantastic. They have a really great soft plush pile, but he's a small little moose guy. He would be he'd be $2. I'd probably put 3 or 4 on him at the booth. I try and have some moose and things like that, some more northern woods kind of animals for the kids at my Scandinavian show. I have with tags, Beanie Boo, unicorn in pinks, gold horn, Fantasia. I feel like I'm really far away from you guys today. This was sold at Claire's. Birthday, May 8th. Stay up there. I have a little Pluto. He'll be a $3 start. He is a cruise lines. Little mini plush. Kimmy's taking the moose. Continue your list. Get out of the way. There we go. Moose. At 2, thank you. Oh, the unicorn was 4 because he had his tag. Get these over here. She needs a little trim on her laces, but I think it may be is a Minnie Mouse cheerleader. $5 start. Is in all red for High School Musical. Where I'm talking about, she needs a trim on like where her laces, they probably were tied in a bow and then sewn in place. That's probably what this is. Tie your shoes. Yep, that's all that was held in place. Give her a little bow. I'll tie up her shoes again. You will never know the difference. It says Walt Disney World on her sneakers. There's no tag, like original tag, but her tush tag says Disneyland, Disney World. So this one came from the parks. Got to go to the parks to buy some of these. Okay. And get the rest of these out so they don't fall on the floor. There we go. Request to see Pluto. You got it. He's a little one. So like a normal, where's a normal tie shine? I don't know. This is like a normal tie. So he's a little bit shorter. He's got a little sailor cap and a sailor collar and a little bow in the front and a felt tongue. His eyes are embroidered and it says Cruise Lines. This was probably like their baby, like the baby critters, the baby characters. Well, y'all let me know which way. All right, you got it. Thank you, Stephanie. Pluto was how much was Pluto? Was he 3? Oh, he was Pluto was 5, Carol? Okay. Unless Kristen corrects, you just let me know. Because I'm looking back in the chat and I'm not seeing it. Oh, all the critters now are hugging my drink. That's okay. I thought I had said 3 or 4 because he was smaller, but I'm going to say 4 because that's what I was remembering right in there. We'll split the difference. How's that? You know, no use if I can't remember it. Let's see. This guy is. Oh, this is a flower. This is a flower. It came with a little goodness, like a bouquet for a baby or something. It's like a terry cloth bunny. He would be a $2 start. It says buy flowers and balloons out of Georgia. So they must have had these to put with like a flower bouquet for a new baby or something. There's a little bit of discoloration on this end of the dark green bow. Must have been in the sun a little bit. But he reminds me of like a terry cloth, like a washcloth little bunny. Next up, the irony of putting on these is that I can't read the chat. To read the tags up close, I can't read the chat. No worries. Thank you, Kristen. This brand is Yoo-Hoo and Friends. I've been seeing more of this brand lately. Oh, the bunny was 2. The little terry cloth chocolate bunny was a $2 start because he's a little bitty one. I think that's the only one I did after Pluto. Oh, yeah, I suppose that would be a way to do it too. So, hey, Apple, good to see you. This is a little turtle. He is a $3 start. Do they name these? Aurora World is the main company, but they don't have a name on them. But they have similar eyes. Don't have all the sparkles around the eyes, but it's another really fun brand. Here's a good one. Here's over there. Another unicorn. $3 start. Oh, this is I have not seen this. This is a Thai one. All white. Oh, no horse. No horn. Just a horse. Got her garland around. Well, now I'm going to pull one because it looks like it was a Pegasus and they cut off its wings. They're missing. So unless you want it for $2 and fix up that little spot there. Otherwise, I'm gonna pull it. But this was Holly Horse. That's really strange. Must have had something else attached to it that somebody didn't want, so they cut it off. Bummer. It's a cute little horse, though. I thought at first a couple of unicorns, so I thought that's what it was. But all right, everybody. This is definitely a unicorn. Put so many tags on them. By Aurora again. Big fluffy purple mane and tail with a sparkle horn. White. Aurora does a really great super soft. And he's little itty bitty legs. So this would be a $3 unicorn. Well, that's entirely possible. That, or I mean, it said, did it say Christmas or something? Holiday. Holly horse. So I wonder if there was something Christmassy that they took off of it. Who knows? I'll have to fix him up a little bit to put him out of the booth. I have Nemo. He is a $4 start, done by Ty. There's his little tag. He's the Sparkle Nemo. Embroidered eyes. And all the sparkles on all his fins. Just kind of staring off into the distance. Nemo is one of my favorite Disney movies. It's so cute. Here's another one that a shape I don't normally see. As a scorpion, a sparkle scorpion by the Yoo-Hoo and Friends again. Oh, perfect. Even better. Thank you, Kristen. So this guy will be $3, the little scorpion. Let's see if he's got a name. My name is Zappy, an extraordinary scorpion. I got a picture of a scorpion on his tag. Original retail, $9.99. I mean, he's got sparkle green eyes, sparkle fabrics, sparkle everythings. I mean, usually I would think that, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't think that a girl would want a scorpion. It's all sparkly, so who knows? Use for your own mileage. This is the Douglas brand. No worries. It looks like a shrimp. It kind of does. Oh, this brand also has such a great they call this that minky feel. It's a little chick. It's got the original still hook from wherever it was sold before. Douglas, $3. Got little bitty chicky feet. These are now, like, this is the one I want to cuddle like the spider. I like cuddle chick way better than the spider guy, but spider is super cute. Okay, I think this is my last one from our plush pile, and look at us, we're close to 10 o'clock. Right on. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Right, we aim to do about, oh no, I have one more sitting here, he's high. Aim to do about 2 hours, so I'm respectful of your time and my mod's time. And I mean, we'll be right back here next time around on Tuesday night. So in 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing mushrooms, pixies, and mystical creatures. Hey, Miss Kimmy, you will love. I love this brand as well. So the chick and 3. I'll give him lots of hugs before I pack him up for you. Another one of the little nom nom style from Thai. Jack, I believe. Yeah, I bet she's a little Jack Russell Terrier. $2. They're all those little barrel size Thai. And really? Well, again, this is the only one in there that I thought these were puppets, but I think someone has removed them from like a mobile or something. So I would do $2 for all 3. There's a little lion, an elephant, and a zebra. They're just little nylon polyester style animals. They are not puppets. I thought they were at first. And the last guy tonight is a giraffe. He's a little mini one, about 3 inches tall. He'll be a $2 guy. Wild Republic out of Ohio. Just a little mini. Got his mane, his tail, great reticulated spots. And are those, nope. Are they beads? Are they? No, those are stitched on. His eyes are stitched on, and then his little horns up there. So that is the last animal I have for tonight. Okay, and we have you there. Everybody's listed here, so we're doing good with that. I think. Yeah, did I not ask that earlier, Kristen? If not, I have that same question. I mean, and if you don't want to anybody in the chat anyway, you're welcome to message us later. Get that out of the way. So, oh, Melinda's gonna do the giraffe. Thank you, Melinda. Giraffe. Perfect. And Melinda, I had that one item on hold for you, so I will, since it was so small, I didn't want to ship it by itself. I'll combine all this together for that for you and send that out. All on one invoice and everything, if that's all right with you. And yeah, so if you're watching the replay, throw me a comment, an email, whichever you like. If there's something that got passed that you're interested in, just let me know. Thank you, Miss Kristen and Jason in the chat for, there we go. I still feel like I'm fuzzy. Am I fuzzy? That's really strange. Thank you for all of your help modding. So there you go. Well, I also have a pile of books that I need to go through for the booth. So I'm thinking that will be the second half of next week. I have some board books, some kid books, vintage books, all different styles that need to go to the booth. And then, so that'll be next week. So we'll have some, whatever is the fresh pickings with books next week. And then pixies, mushrooms, critters in 2 weeks. And then probably it'll be close around first come back on, and we'll be going through one of these Fenton boxes again with Stephen following that. So Stephen will be with me on the 4th Tuesday of the month of Stephen's Unique Antiques. So yeah. Home office. Oh, wow. That's cool. I was going to say, I thought I saw something about Ohio on his tag. I just didn't say it. So you're welcome, Stephanie. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing everybody up at the glass show this weekend. Kimmy, yes, thank you for joining us and being a new watcher. Remember to thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. You get the notifications from when I have my sales. We try and do, sorry, there's a fuzz flew up around here from all these guys. Once a week on my channel. And then I need to do some more videos. I need to catch up on some of that. I know that is my downfall, especially when I've been doing a lot of traveling, but I will work hard on trying to get some more of those edited and up. So yeah, please come out and hang out with us again next time. And definitely need your information if you haven't sent it. I know I've said it a couple times, but I'm missing the chat altogether and haven't seen whether that was sent out. So I am missing if Ann Murphy was in the chat. If you're still hanging out or just working and lurking, let me know. I need to double check your email because I haven't been able to get in touch with you. So yeah, I think that's the majority of all the things and stuff. Send me a note, comment on Instagram, all the things, all the stuff. Make sure you say hi. If I don't know your face, come up and say hi if you're local in Colorado. We look forward to seeing Ryan, the mad scientist, for the first time up at the glass show. That'll be fun to meet you as well. So that's great. Have a great night, everybody, and thanks for hanging out. See you next time.